So next, I'm going to click on the text button up here. So I'm going to add some text. And let's start typing stuff in. Free 35-minute video reveals a sneaky trick 3 homeless bums from Minnesota used to make $10,305 from Facebook in just 7 days. There we go. That'll get people's attention. Now I want to add some flavor into this. So I'm going to select this dollar amount. I'm going to make it bold. Also, I'll make that red too. Why not? And how about free 35-minute video? So I'm going to make it red and I'm going to underline it. And with this free 35-minute video, I'll make that bold too. Okay, free 35-minute video. It was a sneaky trick, 3 homeless bums. All right, this looks all right. Let me click OK. And I don't want it here at the bottom. I want to move this up a little bit. So I'm just going to drag and drop it right towards the top. And maybe even stretch it a little bit more. There you go, that looks better. Oh, you know what? Let's edit this real quick. And I also want to tell people how to get it. So I'm just going to do insert your email address below to instant access to this secret video. Then I'm just going to go to OK. All right, that works for me. Now also the submit button. Now just so you know, people don't really like the word submit. Nobody likes to submit to anything. You know, submit to your boss, submit to your master, submit. Nobody likes that. So I generally like to call it other things, and it's actually gotten me a much better opt-in rate. So instead of just submit, we can say get instant access, or you could say free instant access is another good one, or like send me my videos. That's another one you could use. So I'll just do like get instant access. That works for me. Okay. Same with this powered by Aweber. I don't really want that on there. I'm just going to click X. Sure, you could probably replace that with your affiliate link, maybe make a few sales, but I'd much rather have people get on my list. So, okay, so now we've got ourselves an opt-in box. So let's go ahead and move to the next step. We'll click go to step 2. And it's going to ask us what we want to call it. Now this is only visible to us, so it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to call it Hyper FB Blog. Thank you page. Where do you want to send people after they opt in? You can use this smart video version. You can have them stay on the current page, or you could even send them to your own page using this one. I'm just going to go with smart video version, and we'll just go to step 3. And it tells us we need to save it, so go ahead and save it. So then it's going to take you to this page, and it's going to ask you, what do you want to do with the code? I want you to click on the I will install my form. So go ahead and click on that, and it'll drop it down. You'll have 2 versions, the JavaScript one and the raw HTML. Let's just grab the JavaScript version. So select all of this, and let's right click. We'll go to copy. Then what I want you to do is head back over to your WordPress dashboard. So here I am, and I want you to go down to where it says appearance. So let's click on it. Then you'll see this thing that says widgets. So click on widgets, and we're going to paste our code into a widget. So this is what's going to put our opt-in form on our blog. So scroll down a little bit till you see the text box. So text one right here. I want you to grab it, drag and drop it all the way over into the sidebar one. So you want to get it from down here into the sidebar one. Let's not call it anything, and then just paste the code right here. So here's the code that they gave us, and let's just click save. So check it out. I'm here at the front page for Hyper FB Traffic Review, and you'll see my opt-in box is right here. So now people can get on my list. Now, depending what blog theme you went with, you might not even have this problem that I'm having. Do you see how it's down here at the bottom? Well, I don't really like that. I want to get this opt-in form right up here at the top so people don't have to scroll down to see it. So I mean, with your blog theme, you might not even have this problem, so it's not even an issue. But if you do, well then you got to do one more step, because again, I want to get this opt-in box up at the top above this stuff. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get rid of this widget. So let's take this widget now and let's just deactivate it. And you can just do it by throwing it back to the left. Okay, so now as you see, the sidebar one is empty. Then what I want you to do is go to where it says editor. So underneath appearance, then editor. Let's click on it. And again, things might be a little bit different if you're using a different blog theme, but I want you to go down here on templates and look for the sidebar. So sidebar.php. So this is the code for the whole entire sidebar, like the search bar, Twitter, all these links and all this stuff, okay? So right here, if you can tell in this code, here's the spot for the Twitter. You see how there's the Twitter button, social networks, and here's the code for the search box. So what I want to do is get it above that search box. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to hit enter a few times to put this down, and I'm going to put that code right here and paste. So it's right below div class sidebar, and it's actually above the top search. Now again, your WordPress theme might be a little bit different, so you might need to play around with this. I mean, you might need to put it down a little bit farther, a little bit higher. Just try putting it places and see where it ends up. If it's not right, well then try moving it. But I'm going to go to update file, and I'm going to see if that fixed it. So I'm coming back here to Hyper Facebook Traffic, and let me refresh it. Did that do it? Yes, it did. There's the box right there, free video, and it's right at the top. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you add an opt-in form to your page. Now, in order to send people the free video as soon as they get on my list, you're going to want to go back to Aweber and then go to messages. Okay? Then what you do is just add a new follow-up message. So as soon as people opt in for your list and then confirm, they're going to automatically get follow-up messages. So add a new one. And right here, this is where you can say, here's your free video. And you could say, download link. Here's the video you requested. Watch. Here's the video you requested on how 3 homeless people from Minnesota made a killing with Facebook. I'll say something like, watch this below. Then I'll just put a link to it right here. You know, http www.yoursite.com homeless story. All right. So then I'll just go down to the bottom. I'd click save message. So now as soon as people get on my list, they're going to get sent that email. So that's kind of how it works. Now, another thing you can do, let's just say, for example, you don't want to give people a video or a freebie for getting on your list. Well, you actually got another option. So here's what you can do. So let's go back to Aweber, and then let's click on the Web Forms button. Then you'll see the Hyper FB blog, you know, the web form you just created. So let's click on it. And instead of doing a free video, we can give people a different offer. So I'm going to click here to edit this. So I could say something like this. Insert your email address to be notified of my free $2,103 bonus when Adeel Chowdhury's Hyper FB traffic launches on the 7th. So this is another thing we could do to get people on our list. And I kind of did caps in random places. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Insert your email address. So I'll bold that. Also make that red. Same with this 2000 bonus. I'm going to bold that spot. And I'll underline hyperactive traffic. Okay. I'll just say something maybe like free bonus. Okay. I'll go to okay. Maybe I'll just say like instant access. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll just save the changes. We'll go to step 2. Then go to step 3. And we'll save the web form. And here's the cool thing. It'll automatically change it. So if you notice now on my blog, it switched it over to free bonus. So that's another thing you can do to get people on your list. So feel free to do that and set up your list. You're now ready to go.